Sonic has had a great couple of years with consistent releases almost every single year. Or not even almost, it just has had releases every single year. We had Sonic Colors Ultimate kicking it off, then we followed up with Sonic Frontiers, and then we had Origins and Superstars and now Cross Worlds and Shadow Gens. I didn't say it all in the correct order, but you get the idea. We've had a lot of content when it comes to Sonic over the last 3 years, and I'm really happy to see that. I'm happy to see that Sonic is just back in action when it comes to having consistent releases like it was in the 2000s. I grew up in the 2000s and the 2010s for Sonic. I'm kind of a middle child in that way. And the difference was crazy not having as many Sonic games in the 2010s. So many years of just waiting for Sonic Forces after Lost World and then waiting for Sonic Frontiers after Forces. It was so dry. It was extremely dry. And honestly, even though we had a game technically in between Forces and Lost World, which was Sonic Boom, we don't count that. But regardless, the point I'm making is Sonic has made a comeback in terms of quality and consistency. Now, but also at the same time, where is Sonic? And I don't mean spin-offs or remasters or side games. Where is the next Sonic game? Where's Frontiers 2 or whatever it's going to be called? It has just been 3 years since they finished Sonic Frontiers. And yes, I know we had the DLC updates, but that clearly was a smaller team working on the DLC updates. And I believe Kishimoto has even maybe said something along those lines on Twitter. And if you don't know who Kishimoto is, he's the director of Sonic Frontiers. And that's pretty typical for video games. When they are working on a sequel, they have most of the team move on to the next project. But if they need to do some updates, they usually have a smaller team that works on the previous game. And I'm not saying that because, I'm whining about not seeing the next game, but I'm just curious. It's kind of getting around that time, guys. Like, it's been 3 years, going on 4 years since Sonic Frontiers. And that's a pretty long development cycle for a Sonic game. And I know Sonic Frontiers took a good bit of time from what we know, but overall, I'm really curious to see what Sega has next and what they're cooking up next. I know we just got Cross Worlds, but not everyone's into kart racers. Shadow Gens, again, most of it was a game that already existed that they remastered, kind of, and threw in a 2-hour experience, which was really, really good. But it was a 2-hour experience. I'm sure Shadow Gens did not take long at all to make. So I'm really just curious to see where the cooking is at, and hopefully we see something soon. And for Frontiers 2, there's a lot that I want to see, and specifically, I want to see them take everything that they learned in Shadow Generations and then just implement that into Frontiers 2. But also, I want to see in that first trailer basically how they improve the open zone aspect of Sonic Frontiers. I want to see the world feel more alive. I want to see it feel more reactive to Sonic. I want to see it feel more integrated with his abilities. I want it to be more, just overall alive, kind of like I said. For example, if they do cyberspace stages or just stages, I want them implemented in the world itself. Imagine running around in the open zone and then you just run to an area that looks like a giant Sonic level just in the world itself. And you go to the start of it and you enter inside the level, but you're still within the open zone. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. And I hope that they're cooking and working on for Sonic Frontiers 2 or whatever the game's going to be called. It's probably not even going to be called Frontiers. But yeah, just overall, those are the kind of things that I think really need to be shown in that first trailer. And I hope they don't do another CGI teaser trailer like they did for the first Sonic Frontiers. Hey, new Sonic game. Those are cool. They look nice. I love Marza Studios, especially when they do the CGI. But I don't necessarily want that to be the first thing. Pair it with some gameplay. This is a common problem within the gaming industry as a whole. It's showcasing new games. We show CGI to get people hyped, but it's not hype because I want to see what the game looks like, not what your idea is, if that makes sense. I do think it works for more recognizable franchises, but Sonic has yearly releases at this point, so a CGI trailer only isn't as exciting when we see Sonic's face a lot. It's not as exciting as, say, just recently at the 2025 Game Awards, Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, which is a follow-up to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which is a game we haven't seen in 20 years almost. So that's different, it's a bit more exciting. It's oh my god, it's real. But this is Sonic. We see Sonic all the time. So please provide gameplay, Sega. That's one thing I'm hoping for. At least immediate gameplay. Obviously, we're going to get gameplay in the long run. You can call me impatient or whatever you want. I don't care, but that's how I feel. But yeah, those are the things that I want to see, I guess, in that first trailer, just to show that improvement and show that upgrade that we're going to be getting from Frontiers, and hopefully have it, look like an even better game than what we got. I still like Frontiers, but obviously you want the next thing to be better. If it doesn't reach that level, that's fine, as long as it's on par. But overall, that's just what I'm looking for. But I think the announcement should be coming soon. I can't imagine Sega would make us wait over 4 years to hear about like the next big Sonic game. So probably sometime in 2026. My prediction is going to be around March time, March to April, May, that kind of time frame of when exactly we are going to be seeing probably the first trailer for the next Sonic Frontiers or whatever, again, it'll be called. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm just keeping my eye out. Where's Sonic? You guys doing the same thing, I suppose. But but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick yap session about where's Sonic. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you agree with me. If not, tell me why, and I'll see you in the next one.